Hey, so I want to make a video and I'm unsure of exactly where it will go. I was encouraged to make this video standing because I'm a bit animated and I like to um, dive deep and I like to show my emotion with my body language. But I want to talk a little bit about um, like my why. What am I here to do? What am I called to do? How do I feel like I can serve the community? Um, and that's not only with Da Vinci's workshop, that's with everything that I'm doing. Not only work, not it's not Da Vinci's, it's not Crooked Line, it's not it's like it's my friendships. It's how I want to live my life. What I want to at the end of my life. What do I want to know that I worked on throughout my life, kind of a thing. So I'm very passionate. So I'm real passionate, and I'm enthusiasm and kind of bringing the joy is kind of a bit of my superpower. Helping people find that and connect with that and believing in that. So uh, I may get a little emotional because it comes from the heart, and I may not. So I just want you to know we're talking about things that I feel them deeply, and they just oof. I'm here to do something. So what I'm here to do besides art is help connect the community or people. It might not be like it's not that I get a big thrill out of seeing a whole bunch of people come together and say, "Look at what I did." That's not the what I get a thrill out of. What I do and what I want to be paid to do and why I'm here, why I'm working on Da Vinci's, why I'm working on Crooked Line Studio, why all of the things, why I'm so passionate about making art. I don't have a desire to be the best artist in the community. I have the desire to want to do art well enough that it catches your attention and you say, what is this guy doing? Why is he so passionate about what he's doing? And I want to be able to do art to open that conversation with you and inspire people, maybe people that I don't even know. But I have a deep, deep belief and something that's trying to come through me that it makes me emotional right away when I start to think about things like when someone's in a dark place, instead of hanging on to the past, of saying like, "Oh man, like things suck. Like I want to do better in the future to prove that my past." It's like if you're in a dark place, you're like COVID was a perfect example, and I got very frustrated and with hearing the story of um, that everything's going to crap. It's a dark place. Everything sucks. I refuse to believe a lot of these kind of stories where it's like everything sucks, everything's going to crap. It's like, dude, in the darkness, when it's dark, the joy is there. The joy is there. You can find it. You can, and that's what I'm here to do, is to help you believe and find it. Like, look for the things that sparkle. Look for the things that make tomorrow brighter than a dark past. You don't want to look too far forward in the future. You don't want to look too far back in the past and hang on to those things. You do want to look at both of them, but we're here present in the moment, and even if the most horrific thing happened, you can find joy. And yes, I'm not saying like that things that hurt, don't let them hurt. Let them hurt. Let them feel that feeling. But at the same time, look for the little brightness, the little flashes of bright light that say, yes, more of this, more of that. With the community, like what I'm here to do, I'm here to engage you with art and make things for you to enjoy by looking at. But more than that, I'm here to connect with people that are either stuck or going through something or trying to, and it doesn't matter. I'm not here to say I'm looking for somebody that has the worst, that has hit rock bottom and it's worse than anybody else's. Everybody, your rock bottom is different than somebody else's rock bottom. Your best day is different than somebody else's best day. You can't compare them. So I'm here to help you even when you are on your best day. I'm here to help you in that moment say, how does that feel? What are those things why does that feel so good when you achieved whatever you wanted to achieve? Or when you're hurting, it's like, whew, this doesn't feel good. It's like, okay, well, how does that affect you? What does that make you want to do? Where do you want to move? How do you want to shift? What can we recognize and move towards? That's what I am here. That why, that's trying to come through me to say, like, everything in the world is art. If you have the belief that it's like the starving artist, someone was talking to me about that, where saying like, I don't bring up the starving artist, and it's like, because I don't believe that. Art is very similar to any other realm of work, where it's like there's starving musicians, there's starving construction workers, there's starving bankers, there's starving jewelers. Like, no matter what, it's a struggle. And if you're going to do it as a business, it's going to be hard and there will be struggles. But it's not that there's not work for artists. It's not that there's not jobs. If we say, okay, nobody's buying any more art. Who designed this phone that I'm working on? Who designed this shirt, these pants? Who designed the shelving, the cars, the buildings, the sidewalks, the lampposts, the bread bag, like everything? It's all art, and it comes from someone thinking through an idea, getting insight and visualizing it and putting it on paper, and then from there somebody else can take it and make the thing, or however that all of the different things. A backpack, shoes, like at first we might design shoes for comfort and for health on the joints of our body, but then eventually it goes into fashion, where it's like, these shoes are not helping and they're actually we're sacrificing our health to look cool. And it's like, somebody designed those and people are paying for them. So it's like, the starving artist is a mentality. It's you choose to believe that. You have to shift, yes, and follow different things, where it's like, you might have to do something that's not exactly, if what you do is you paint brown trout fish and that's all you want to do. If nobody's buying brown trout fish, you might struggle, but I do believe you can find a way to make that valuable, and that is your job, or your goal as an artist, is to, how do you find those people? How do you connect with those people? How do you make your things kind of desired? Exactly the same idea as if you make roads. Like, yes, it's a thing where it's like, we want the roads, but what kind of person do you want to build your road? Okay, say they're doing a construction project. Do you want the company that comes in and is like, get all your crap out of the way. We have to build a stupid road. I hate my job. I just want to work and I want to get out of here for the weekend. This sucks. Do you want that person to build your road, or do you want the person that comes in that says, like, we're going to build the best road you've ever seen and it's going to be great. We'll have like hopscotch on the side. We'll help you move your stuff. What's your favorite color? We'll make the lamppost your favorite color. Like, this is going to be the best road you ever saw. That's who I want to come and build my road. So if you're making art and you're saying, this sucks, I hate this, nobody's buying anything, it's like, get the hell out of somebody else's seat. Somebody else is made for that job where it's like, I love this. I live and breathe this. I am. This is great. This is the best. Your job might be something else. If making art sucks and you have the idea that nobody's buying it, well then what are you going to shift to? That's what I'm here to find out from you, is to help you believe, is like, if whatever you're doing sucks, well, what are you curious about? Let's do that. Let's dive into that. I just believe that everything is art. Art is not watercolor painting. It's not acrylic painting. It's not sculpture. It's not drawing. It's all of the things. It's how does the community flow? Design the community. When you walk into a retail shop, what's your first impression? How is it set up? How are you moving about? That's art. How does your family dynamics, how are you guys working together and flowing so that throughout your life, your experience is engaging and vibrant and fun, and you have the best, how are you setting yourself up for the best chance of like living on purpose with intention, and just what's the life that you desire? That's the art of living, or whatever. I don't know. It's like, that's what's trying to come through me from like when I'm doing Da Vinci's. That's what's trying to show up, where it's like, I feel valuable in a way where I can kind of think through art projects, and then I want to be able to employ artists. I want to be able to jump the hoops and say, this is valuable, the community needs this, here's the rough design, and then reach out to artists and say, here's what I need you to make, and here's your boundaries, here's the important parts, I want this, that, and this, but you have the freedom to do whatever you want. Now make art. So I want to do that with visual artists. I want to do that with photographers, where they come in and it's like, here's the idea, I want to see people connecting through art, but I want you to put what are you passionate about? What are you curious about? Dive in and do that. Same thing with an accountant. I don't want to work with an accountant that just says like, I do numbers. I want to work with the accountant that's like, I want to change your life. I want to make this easy for you, so then you can do more of what you do. And this is why I get a big thrill out of seeing this happen for you, and then you're able to do what you can do, and I get a big thrill out of these numbers, and it brings me joy, because here's what I love to do. I love a perfect spreadsheet where all of the numbers look perfect, it's color coded, and it flows, and it's like, that is what I'm here to do, no matter who it is and what they're doing. That's trying to come through me, and I'm trying to help people pivot and find their seat and do more of what they love in their life and with the people that they enjoy being with. So that's what I'm here to do, and that's what I am working on with Da Vinci's and Crooked Line and my friendships and relationships. And I think that if you know me, I hope that rings true. I am a bit of a cheerleader, and I want to cheer you on and help you do more of what makes you happy feel better, um, makes your life feel like a life worth living, and you feel satisfied. You know, just refuse to believe that the past was better than the future. I refuse to believe that today the world is going to shit. I don't believe that. I feel like that is always something that if you go back to, if you are a person that believes the past is better than what's going on today, then I challenge you to somehow go back to whatever date you think was better than today and start reading through news articles. And I am willing to bet the news articles are going to say the world's going to shit. It was better yesterday than it is today. That's what I believe, and I feel like it's just a silly thing that we tell ourselves without recognizing that yes, it feels like it's going to shit, or and the opposite is true too. There's people that believe that the future is, or today is way better than the past, and it's like, no, it's waves. Like, there's good times and there's bad times, and even though you might be going through a good time or a bad time, there's somebody else on this earth that is at the opposite end of that wave. So over the whole earth is all flowing in different ways. So it's like the past is not better than today, and the future isn't here yet. So you can't say if it's good or bad. We don't know what will happen, but I choose to believe that no matter what, if there's a world war, if there's whatever the bad things are that happen, I believe that sure, there may be down, but it will come back up, and humans will be better off and be more connected and more vibrant at some point throughout. I believe that ebb and flow. So I am not stuck in the past, and I don't want you to be stuck in the past, but I also don't want you to be stuck in the future. Like, right now is present, and I get a big thrill out of realizing we are writing history right now, and every moment that passes, we can't go back and redo. So when we're here, like, what are the things you're curious about? What do you want more of in your life? And that's what Da Vinci's is here for, and I want you to share that with me, and I want to help you find more of that. And it feels a little insane when I talk about it, and that emotion shows up, like you just saw. It just comes through. I'm very passionate about it. So that's a little bit about me. And if you watch this video, then thanks. And I hope it connected with you. And I hope you're watching not only what I am doing here in the community, but I hope that you're engaging with other people that are uplifting and have a strong belief in a positive, bright outlook on life, where it's like, yeah, let's do fun things. All right, that's it. That's me in a 19-minute nutshell. All right, have a good day. We will see you soon. Go make some art.